A minute and 50 seconds left, Thunder up 10. Russell Westbrook runs the shot clock down to 11 and runs around the basic Kendrick Perkins screen. Westbrook initially decides to drive, but then hesitates when he sees Aldridge in the lane and pulls up for a jumper. This slight hesitation costs Westbrook his balance and forces him to miss the shot. But instead of missing the shot, he could have simply looked to his right, where a wide open Serge Ibaka was one pass away. We're only getting started though. On the very next possession, Damian Lillard runs around the screen of his own. Westbrook lazily chases Lillard around the screen, and then goes for this incredibly silly playground steal. There's no way in heck it could have worked, so why did Westbrook risk the foul here? Furthermore, why did Westbrook complain about the foul and get teed up a second later? As far as I'm concerned, Westbrook basically gift-wrapped 3 free points to the Portland Trail Blazers right here. On the next possession, the Thunder run a typical play of theirs to set up Russell Westbrook with the ball on the wing. Westbrook has a mismatch against the scrawny Steve Blake, so it makes sense for Westbrook to post Steve Blake up. Damian Lillard knows this and comes over to double-team Westbrook. Thus, Westbrook is surrounded and needs to pass. Westbrook has 2 options. His first option is Serge Ibaka. Ibaka is a very good choice as he is wide open and only a few feet away. The other option is Anthony Morrow. Morrow is a very bad choice to pass to, as he is much farther away and has 4 defenders between him and the ball. Of course, Westbrook makes the terrible decision and passes to Morrow, and the ball gets stolen. Then, the embarrassment just continues. 0 effort on defense around the screen, and 0 effort on defense trying to defend the shot. With the Thunder only up 4, but they suddenly needed to score in order to secure their win. Westbrook answered the call on this play, setting himself slightly better around this screen and nailing the mid-range shot. Here's a side-by-side of Russ Gather on his missed shot and his made shot, just to give you an idea of how little margin for error Westbrook has in his game. The good vibes don't last for long though. Westbrook decides to pick up Lillard at 3/4 court. This is fine, but Steve Blake wisely takes advantage of this, setting a very soft screen. This screen is just enough to get Westbrook to switch assignments with Reggie Jackson. Blake's screen also allowed Lillard to continue up the court without breaking stride. Lillard uses his momentum here to blow past Jackson, meeting other players at the rim. Lillard tries to force the layup at this point, but what if he had decided to pass? Westbrook would have looked even worse, as Steve Blake is sitting ready for a wide open 3, with Westbrook nowhere in sight. In any case, Aldridge is there to clean up Lillard's mess. At this point, the Thunder are going to do all they can to dribble out the clock. Still, a score here would basically seal the game. OKC initially looks like it's going to run horns, but Darrell Wright breaks up the play with a quick double team. In this situation, the correct thing for Russell Westbrook to do is pass. Even though Andre Roberson can't hit a 3, there are no defenders ready to meet him in the lane. Had Roberson gotten the pass from Westbrook and drove here, Roberson certainly could have opened up a shot for Morrow or Ibaka. Unfortunately, Russell Westbrook decides to keep the ball instead and run directly into the double team that the Blazers set up for him. By the time Westbrook got out the ball to Roberson, all of the Thunder's options were gone. Roberson was way too far behind the 3-point line, and Aldridge was waiting for him in the lane. The Thunder's offense was dead, and OKC had to settle for a very tough Ibaka jumper. On the rebound, look at the assignments each Thunder player has on defense. Because Reggie Jackson is so far into the post, he'll have to pick up Lillard. Meanwhile, Westbrook will have to pick up Steve Blake. Of course, Westbrook never really got this memo. A few seconds later, Westbrook is still staring down Damian Lillard. Steve Blake already has the upper hand and the first step. Blake is able to force Ibaka out of position, and that allows Aldridge to get into the deep post. This allows another easy score for the Blazers, triggered by a simple Westbrook mistake in the backcourt. Then we've got this Russell Westbrook free throw. I don't have any specific criticism of it, but it is a missed free throw, and we do pay him millions of dollars to make these, so here it is. Anyway, the Blazers are down 3 with 5 seconds to go. Their out-of-bounds play in this situation is absolutely brilliant. Watch Darrell Wright and Wes Matthews. They both run directly at Russell Westbrook, and they surround him with this double strongman pose type of thing. This leaves Lillard completely free to run towards the top of the key. The Thunder are playing scattered defense at this point, so Ibaka elects to guard Lillard's shot while Westbrook stays in the post. That kinda makes sense, but it's still never a good sign when Russ moves maybe a total of 3 feet on a defensive possession where his assignment hits a game-tying 3. Last chance for the Thunder to win this game easily. The play drawn up is simple, but effective. Westbrook is supposed to take a couple of screens coming across the center of the floor. In that case, he should have enough space for a catch-and-shoot jumper, or could perhaps run around Ibaka towards the rim. Of course, Russell Westbrook ignored both of these options and decided to call his own play. He ignored Ibaka's screen and received the ball near half court. The result was an atrocious 3. For more Thunder news and analysis, visit AOL keyword www.welcometoloudcity.com.